Trump passes insane new child support law. Patriots, if you don't know about this, Trump passed a new law that whoever is paying the child support will get to declare those children on their taxes. Okay. So, say you're a single father, single mother, and you are not the one paying the child support. You will not get the tax return for your child.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Listen, I've seen this everywhere. Everybody's talking about this all over TikTok. If you guys haven't heard what he said, basically, if you're not paying child support, the person paid child support would be the only person allowed to claim their children on their taxes, thus kind of setting up a situation that sounds like reimbursement of the person paying child support. I don't know if people are actually fact checking this actual law because I haven't actually seen anything about this. In fact, I haven't asked, because the cool thing about our AI assistant, Miss Coffee, she can do deep searches online and we can ask her about this. But this is 9 million views. There are countless of other videos about this actual topic. I don't think that this is true. And to the people that keep on sending me this video, I think that you just have to wait and see for this to be proven true or not before you actually believe it.
How do you guys feel about that? This is all allegedly, I guess. We got to see till everything goes through. But this is the talk on the town that Trump is talking about making. And you know what this means, guys. Single mothers, I'm talking to you out there. This one is going to be directed at you. Okay. Most single mothers, we know women run the world. Women are running it, especially single moms. Shout out to all my single moms. They work so hard. They're working 2 jobs. They're taking their kids to the soccer practices. They're buying the clothes. They're keeping their kids happy, keeping Christmas on the table, even though there's a lot of selfish husbands out there who are not paying child support, barely paying child support, or okay, they are paying child support, but now they get to file your kids on their tax return because of that. Is that fair to you guys? I don't think so. Let me know in the comments. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of TikTok.
So obviously we've got a pander here. Let's check out a few of these comments. Top comment here says this isn't fair because child support doesn't even cover half of the living costs for the child. So no, I feel like this isn't fair at all. Unless the mom and fathers are 50-50 on custody. This probably got a lot of attention from everybody who does receive child support, especially the single mothers, like he said, and they're probably shaking in their boots. I've got good news for them. I haven't actually found that this is true. I haven't seen anything to actually validate this when I go and search it. But there's a lot people have speculated wasn't going to happen that has happened within the past few months. So could this be something that's in the works? How did this even start in the first place? I don't know. Would that type of a law incentivize men to pay child support? I don't know. I'll leave that question to you guys down in the comment section down below. And also, if you have an article or anything like that that I may have missed, send it to me, support@shishaz.com, or DM it to me on Instagram, or you can even drop it down in the comment section down below, right? To support that this is actually a real thing. Another person who says, so wrong, not okay. This is only a day ago, guys, that people have been talking about this everywhere. Somebody else here added. So they're basically getting reimbursed for child support, which is another person here responded back to that comment, which turned into a thread. This person responded back and says, what a bunch of deadbeat dads. That's insane. How would you categorize that? All those men who would be receiving reimbursements if they decide to capitalize on that opportunity as deadbeat dads. Seems a bit overboard for me right there. But again, this is a platform where, I mean, he's platform, right? Where he probably has a bunch of followers who believe women run the world. Somebody else here added, I agree with the new child support law. I think it's unfair. The father or whoever is paying the child support should be able to claim the child on the taxes. It's not fair. Somebody else here says, I've been a present dad for 11 years paying child support and 2 children, never been the one to claim the kids. It's my turn now. Never missed any time with them. Wow. Here she responded back. A woman, random, angry, probably says that stupid child support isn't even enough to cover the daily costs of taking care of a child day to day. One thing that I think would be helpful for everyone is if they can actually monitor child support transactions. And I don't think that's something, especially with the advancement of technology we see happening here on a daily basis, especially right now. I don't think that's something that's too far fetched to ask for. The only problem with that is we know there are women out there who take advantage of child support. And if they were to do that, there would have to be consequences. And people don't want to go on a 304 hunt for modern women out here. That's going to cost more money. And so it's probably easier for them to just put the burden on the men and make them suffer for the irresponsible decisions, financial decisions of the bad mothers, not the good ones, because they are good mothers out here. Somebody else here says, seems completely logical. Another woman responded back and said, my son's dad moved to another state, told my son and me 3 days before he did it. I have my son all year except a month and a half in the summer. What should he claim a child I take care of? So this isn't what, it's what, why the hell, WTH, should he claim a child I take care of? Yeah, that's a really interesting dynamic. What is true is there will be very interesting dynamics if this was true, which I don't have any reason to believe that it is. But there would be unique dynamics like that that would pose certain questions for those fathers who aren't involved. But we know there are many fathers who are involved and many times do get taken advantage of by the child support system. He wasn't the only one who actually chimed in on this particular issue. You had a lot of people who were mad and some people who were celebrating. Check it out.
So Donald Trump announced that if fathers are paying child support, moms can't claim the kids on their tax returns, and fathers get to claim and get the tax credit for having the child.
Again, I haven't found anything where Donald Trump actually announced that. I just want to make sure that's very clear. But let's keep listening. Could happen. Hey, anything can happen. But I personally have not seen anything.
I'm torn on this one. You guys are going to have to help me out in the comments. In just a second, I'll walk over to the comments and help me out. I'm torn with this one because I think in a certain way, it kind of helps. It moves bringing families together one step closer, moves us a little bit closer to that, right? But on the other hand, I'm saying moms have the kid,
right?
Right? They've got custody of the kid. The father is paying his $600-700 or whatever. Maybe he's not physically there. Maybe he is. Maybe he's not. I don't know. But part of me says moms deserve that money. Moms deserve that credit. Moms are the ones getting kids up, taking them to school. Moms are the ones buying the backpacks. Moms are the ones there kissing knees and praying over, different things. So I'm torn on this one. Y'all help me out. I'm walking over to the comments. Let's go to the comments. Tell me what you think. All right.
Is there a way to deal with the because in the last video I just released to the chick who's complaining, who has 3 baby daddies, talking about how there's like straight up fraud that's happening with people claiming children are not theirs. We know this has been going on for a while. Is there a way to deal with that? And is this a path that might deal with that if it was valid? Somebody else who responded to his video and said, whoever the child lives with gets to claim them. And she responded back and says, that's tax law. Here's somebody else says, why can't it be split halfway? Hey, that's a question. Somebody else here says, I think every other year is fair. Every other year. Here's somebody else who says, not law. That's what I don't see that being law. Somebody else here added, so basically the part-time parent who pays less and does less, parentheses, usually gets a refund and rewarded. Somebody else here responded back and says, my point exactly. If you pay support, you don't have custody, and the tax credit is supposed to help the parent that is actually raising their kid. Last video here we're going to look at is another response that garnered a lot of attention. Let's check it out.
For all the women who voted for that man, if a man pays child support, you can no longer claim them on your taxes. The man has to. He got y'all good, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's true. Just to make sure, let's talk to our AI assistant, barista, Miss Coffee. Miss Coffee, I keep on hearing about a new tax law in relation to child support that says that the only person who'll be able to claim children on their taxes are those who are actually paying child support. Can you search the web? We need a very deep web search here, in-depth search, to find out if that's true at all. Or even if you can tell me where it actually came from, that would be cool too.
As of January 2025, there have been no changes to federal tax laws stipulating that only individuals paying child support can claim children as dependents on their taxes. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, maintains specific criteria for determining which parent is eligible to claim a child as a dependent, primarily based on custody arrangements rather than child support payments. Custodial versus non-custodial parents. The IRS defines the custodial parent as the one with whom the child resides for the greater number of nights during the tax year.
Right.
Generally, the custodial parent is entitled to claim the child as a dependent, provided other qualifying tests are met. These tests include the relationship, age, residency, support, and joint return tests. Internal Revenue Service. Claiming dependents. Special rule for non-custodial parents. A non-custodial parent, who may be responsible for paying child support, can claim the child as a dependent only if specific conditions are met. Form 8332. The custodial parent must sign IRS Form 8332. Release revocation of release of claim to exemption for child by custodial parent, or a substantially similar statement, relinquishing their claim to the dependency exemption. Attachment to tax return. The non-custodial parent must attach the signed Form 8332 or equivalent statement to their tax return for each year they claim the child as a dependent. Without this signed release, the non-custodial parent cannot claim the child, regardless of child support payments made. Internal Revenue Service. Child support payments and tax implications. It's important to note that child support payments do not influence the ability to claim a child as a dependent. Child support is neither deductible by the payer nor considered taxable income for the recipient.
There you go.
Therefore, the act of paying child support does not grant the payer the right to claim the child as a dependent. Go banking rates.
All right. So I think we've heard it right there in the last line, right? Child support is neither deductible by the payer nor considered taxable income for the recipient. I don't even see here a response of where this whole rumor actually started, which is what it is now, as far as I'm concerned. Listen, curious to always know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. To my soon-to-be married or currently engaged men, head over to fathershaverights.com and get the #1 guide to drafting a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement. We are packing and stacking up enrollments right now. I'm seeing you guys, you're involved, you're checking out the course content. That's what's up. You get it for free with offer code REVIEW. I look forward to seeing you in there. Join Brew Brothers to access a lot of different course content. If you have to be a father or either plan to be a future father, and you value marriage in our modern day, right? But you get in there, there's a lot of topics in there. I'll just read you guys a few topics in there. I do like Chisha Zed rants. We have Crypto School, and that's SKOOL. And it's not opportunity for investing in anything at all. It's just for anybody who may be interested in crypto and has questions about like, what is crypto, the basics. Just had a guest in there by the name of Tristan Gardner. And we just had a conversation, an introduction to cryptocurrency. He covers what crypto is. It's like a simple and clear explanation of digital currencies like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies you may have heard of, why crypto matters. We address like real life problems, including outdated financial systems that like crypto will be solving, getting started with crypto tools on friendly beginner platforms like Coinbase, Kraken, and other platforms, and how to avoid scams and initial coin offerings. You know, it's funny when I talk about helping people, people are always against whatever you do in this life, right? Because people hear crypto, they'll look at the government and hear even current governments talking about leaning towards embracing crypto. And they will miss out on particular opportunities that they may be interested in. I'm not telling you what to do here. This is just information for you to be more knowledgeable if you are interested in investing in crypto potentially. But it's funny because people get mad at me for, there are people who got started talking shit for me owning a Prius and being like, oh, you need to get a better car. But when I talk about all these different things like protecting your assets if you're going into a marriage, or opportunities for you to better your life, people talk shit about that too. Like, you need to stop telling men to protect themselves. They're effed. They're screwed. Come on, man. So that's not the only thing that's in there. You also get access to conversations I've had with experts like Alvin Gilmore, who is a marriage and family therapist. We have expert attorneys like the lead attorney in there, Lauren the lawyer. She's pretty popular on TikTok. James Sexton, of course, you guys have heard me talk about that multiple times. Self-improvement content and Zoom meetings that I want to pick up back on. It's been a while since I've done one of those. But, it's all in there. Brew Brothers, apply. Appreciate you guys. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.